Hi everybody, it's Adrienne from Adrienne Berry Designs, and today I'm going to talk about adhesives. I get this question a lot with my art journaling. What kind of adhesive do you use? Because if you follow me on TikTok, I do mostly sped up videos of my journaling. And so I get a lot of questions on there on what kind of glue I use. So I thought it would be a good time to kind of do some gluing tests. I have adhesive test, I guess. I have all this stuff. These are all my adhesives. I did not open this up. I meant to do that before I started. So I have my tried and trues, and I actually have some that are here that I've never used before. So I thought that we would maybe go through this today. I am making a mess, but that's what we do with collage in our art journals, isn't it? So, glue sticks. There are quite a few out there. This is just a few. I don't even know all of them. You know, good old Elmer's glue. This is a glue stick. Oh my goodness, it's stuck. This kind of helps when it's colored like this so you can see where you're putting the glue down. Oohoo stick. This is my tried and true. I use it for everything. They used to make this colored back in the day. I think they used to make this purple also, and that used to be my favorite because I could see where I was gluing, and this is just a really good glue stick, but I don't think they make it in the purple anymore. I've been looking and I haven't seen it in years. Then there is Tombow Mono Glue Stick. I just recently heard about this one because I saw a lot of people on TikTok using it. I think it's a love and hate relationship. When I first got it, I liked it. But then when I started using my Oohoo again, I really could tell the difference. I feel like stuff does not maybe stick all the way with this unless I'm just not putting a thick coat on. And then I got this big fat extra large glue stick because I saw somebody on TikTok using it. And I thought that would be good for me because I have these big pages. So we will go through glue sticks. I'm a big gel medium person. I've been doing mixed media art since 2007. And this is when I heard about using gel medium for gluing stuff down. I went to an art retreat, Art and Soul retreat, if you've ever heard of that. And it was like everybody used gel medium. I had never heard of that before. So ever since, I'm a fan of it. I use this a lot when I'm doing the collages I do on my Who I Am in Christ videos, because it gets down like all the little bits. Sometimes corners start peeling up and whatnot, and so I'll use this, and I do it for a lot of my black and white backgrounds. As you can hear, it's almost empty. This is high solid gel gloss. If you go to the Golden website or something like Dick Blick or something, or Jerry's Artorama, or if you go to Michael's, these come in so many different types, and they have the little charts like in Michael's. I think they have the little sample charts right under them, and it shows you what it will look like. If you don't know, gel mediums are typically used to mix with paints to get different effects, but I use it for glue. And since I'm running out, I saw this when I was on Amazon, the Crafter's Workshop matte gel medium clear, and it said great for collage. So I thought, oh, I'll give that a try. It's something new. Golden is very expensive. This is an 8-ounce jar, and this can go like anywhere from, I think, like maybe $18 and up. But it's good. It's good stuff. So I thought we tried this today too. And then I have some things here I've never used before, so this will be exciting. Good old double-sided tape. This is great when you're, wanting to go fast. I love this stuff. You can comes with refills. Let me see here. So you can buy this, it has one in it, and then I get a box of the refills as well. I love this stuff, but you can go through this really fast, like with the amount of collage and stuff that I do. And then I got this, because this is Tombow as well, mono liquid glue. I've never used this. I think I got this at Joann's because I was at Joann's one day and this is when they were going out of business. So I was just grabbing all kinds of glue. I got this Art Glitter Designer Dries Clear Adhesive. I saw somebody on socials using this, so I thought I'd give it a try. I'd never heard of it before. And then I got one of these pens. Again, this is another thing that, I'm trying to find the box. Another thing I saw on socials, I just dumped the whole box out. Ballpoint glue pens. And I thought, well, wow, that's interesting. Looks like you can use it for dots, make lines, surface. So I thought, hey, let's give that a try too. Gotta pull this junk off the tip. So I thought this would be really interesting, as this is something I've never used before. So I thought I would just go ahead and do like my typical collaging and test out these things and see how we feel about them. So I'm gonna go with this extra large glue stick right now because I'm going to put down a big image. This is a Collage soup image. If anybody knows me, I love Collage soup. They are collage books. Let me just show you something like this. This is I Spy an Eye. They come in paperback and ebook. I have a couple of the paperbacks, but ebooks are a little bit more affordable. And this one, this is from Something to Talk About. That's what this book is from. This image is from. I just had the page because, bear with me. You know what? I cut it out because I was going to use it. Something to Talk About. That's the name of the book. I basically tore apart that whole book last night because it had tons of black and white images, and I love black and white for my backgrounds. This is what I did last night. I mean, this is just a portion. I cut out so much black and white. I like having black and white in my backgrounds a lot of the time. See if I can find one where you can see it. Like here, I like the black and white backgrounds. So yeah, I was just building a background out of some of the stuff that I did. And then I was cutting out, fussy cutting flowers, and this face was in there. And this was just laying here on my page like this while I was cutting out. As I cut out the flowers, I was throwing them on the page, and this image was sitting there. And I'm like, well, that looks good just like that. So I'm just gonna glue it down. So that's what I did. So that's what this image is from. Something to Talk About. So I thought we would go ahead and use her. Let's see, let's cut off this. You know what? Maybe we will, let's fussy cut her. Let me see. I'm just gonna go around the head here. I like fussy cutting. Some people would probably just put this down and then like collage over it, but I like getting the shapes. Of course, nobody really has a flat head. Ugh. Gotta see. Kind of trying to follow like the hairline. Well, we don't really have an ear over here, people, but so we're just gonna improvise. I'm not gonna go all like perfect, just for the purpose of this video. So stick her in like that. Oh, yeah, let me do, I wanna do around the neck. Okay. And then this is probably gonna go off the page. Oh no, I can stick it under there. Okay, so here we go. First test, glue stick extra large. Some people like to go right on the book. Seems like it's pretty, it's not as thick as Uhu. I see some little chunks coming off, so maybe. Probably wouldn't use this on little images, but definitely on big ones. Let's go over. The good thing about like using glue sticks, like you can pick up the image and move it around a little bit. Okay, I like that. That seems to have good coverage. Got the whole image down. See, now looks like I missed a little bit here. Okay, I like that. Nice and smooth. That's good. I would continue to use this for big pieces like that. And then these are some more images from something to talk about. I really like, they're like color palettes and rainbows, so I thought it'd be neat to maybe incorporate these with this black and white. This just came to my head. We're just gonna go right through it. I was thinking like putting it on the side here. Let's go down this ring first, see what happens. I have no plan, I'm just winging it right now. And this is another thing a lot of people ask me, how do you know what to collage? How did you do that? How do you know how to journal? Just put stuff down, just start with one image and then kind of see how it speaks to you from there and build up around it. So I do have to take that other ring off. Let's see, I might have to go quite small. You know what I'm thinking? It would have been cool. Now see, look, this is the good thing. With the glue stick, so you can just peel it up. Okay? But I'm probably gonna have to put more glue down because I did that. So let's go, I'll show you Elmer's here. So Elmer's is the purple, see? So you can see where your glue is. And it dries clear, so you don't have to worry. I'm just gonna go ahead and slap some more right there because I lifted that up. Okay, I like that. And then the blue part, let's put this on the other side. And yep, it's hanging up there like that, but it's okay. That's one of the good things I think with the glue sticks is you can peel up and peel back down again. You cannot do that with gel medium. You will rip it up, it will be a mess. Oh, I just ripped her. That's okay. So that was for that side. And then let me show you Uhu. Tried and true Uhu clear here. Now I find as much as I like Uhu, it's kind of stringy. It's a little stringy. It seems to be, it's a little bit more wet to me than that big fat one was. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I can get this up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're just gonna put this in here. And see, you can kind of slide it around. You can slide it around a little bit when it's with the glue stick, I find. Can't slide anything around with gel medium. Okay, again, this has probably gotten dry because I had it sitting up like this. You see, look, that just sliced into the paper and took a whole chunk off like that. Kind of, it's okay. More stuff will be going around, so it's okay. Okay. There we go for that. Let's see, what else can we do? So that was Uhu. And I will leave links for all these down below. So you can go and pretty much find everything on Amazon. This is the Tombow. Okay, let's see what else we're gonna do here. Let's maybe do some black and white images. Just so I can show you, we'll do a black and white all over here. So again, Tombow's a clear one. It doesn't seem as wet to me as the other ones. I mean, it is a little bit, but I've found you've really got to get good coverage. I'm just gonna put that right there. People are always afraid of a blank page. What am I supposed to do? I just stare at the blank page. Just put something down. Just put something down. Don't be afraid. Or, you know, oh, there you go. It's not blank anymore. It breaks the, you know, that mindset. So here's all the glue sticks. I would keep using this. I like this. I liked it for the big coverage. I love my Uhu. Now the Elmer's glue, I really stay away from this. Not really stay away from it, but the only reason I have this in my stash right now is because I was on a trip and I brought a little bit of supplies with me to work in my journal, and I was out of glue and I needed glue, and the store near me had Elmer's, and it worked. It works in a pinch, it's fine. So you just have to play with them and see what you like. Everybody has their favorites. So now I'm gonna show you a little bit of gel medium work. Actually, before we do that, because gel medium is messy, it is messy, I'm going to keep putting some images down using these other, let's use the tape just to show you the tape. Let's see, so here's a little black and white image. I always forget which way it goes because I'm left-handed, so I forget. I'm like, did I put it on the right way? There it goes. I'm trying to get all around the edges, because if you don't get around the edges, this is going to stick up. So you can see, maybe you can see the little strips that went on there. So this is great. And the good thing about this is so easy to like travel with, you know, put a little box together with your supplies. And same thing with the glue sticks. These are good for if you're traveling and you take your art journal and your supplies and stuff with you. Let's see what else I wanted to try. This mono liquid glue. I've never used this. Dual applicators and one ergonomic dispenser. Pen tip for narrow, small areas. Broad tip for larger areas. Okay, let's go broad tip. So it's like a plastic rubber tip here. Let's see here. Okay, so we just squeeze it out. Oh, look at that. It's like a little brush. You see that? It's like a little brush and it's spreading it out for you. Okay. So, oh, do we have, And then I'm smelling it to see if it has a smell. So far, everything we've used does not really have a smell. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot one thing. Okay, I forgot some glues, you guys. Okay, so looks like I kind of got it around the edge here. Now this, I can see it's already starting to wrinkle my page. I think that's the issue, and that could be the type of paper that I'm working on, but some of the more wet glues like gel medium will wrinkle your page up, and I can already see my page is wrinkling. I don't know if you can see that. That doesn't really tend to happen when you use those glue sticks. Okay, that's interesting. Let's go to the pen tip and let's see. Oh yeah, it's already oozing out. You know what? We'll do an element that might be good for. So we'll just, okay, hold off on the pen tip for that. I wonder if this, oh, look at that. Oh, look, it comes out white. This is that pen. Because I was just thinking that will be good. This will be good for detail work. So we'll save that there. Let's see what else we have. Tries clear. These all seem to have like fine tip things, so we're gonna save that for that. I just got this today in the mail from Grabby, double-sided dot runner. So let's see. Oh, look at that. So it's got dots. Can you see that? Okay. Okay. So we'll just, I'll do that again. That's interesting. That might be good. You know what, this might be good, like if you're gonna use like glitter or yeah, little glitter bits, like something like this maybe. We'll try that at the end. Huh, that's a neat little tool. This is from Grabby. I've never ordered from them, and I got a kit from them today, and this was in it. That's cool. That's a neat thing. So I'd stick that along with the double-sided tape. I'm sure you have to buy some type of refills for it. But I'll link Grabby. So we're gonna do gel medium now. I literally like have nothing in here, but sometimes you can, let's see what we've got. I have a little bit in there that I can use. It's thick like paste. I guess like, I mean, it's like peanut butter. But it's not as thick as like paste from, remember when like we were in kindergarten and we had paste? It's not thick like that. So see how it goes on? Got to use a brush, or you can use your fingers. Now this stuff, I'm going to warn you about gel medium. Usually I don't go like this on top of my other images and stuff, but this is all just for testing and practicing. This stuff will destroy your brushes. So do not use good brushes with this. This is a brush I've been using forever. You can see the gel medium gets all caked up on there if you don't clean your brushes, and I'm horrible. I just leave them in the jar. So okay. And the other thing, which it's getting all over my fingers right now, when this stuff gets on your fingers, it dries. I'll show you, and you've got to peel it off, or you've got to go scrub your hands with soap and water. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. See how I have this corner sticking up? This was from that glue stick, the Tombow. See, the corner didn't go out. So this is when I use my gel medium. And then that's how I know, see, I can tell. If the corners are not down all the way, if I miss some spots, that's when I use my gel medium. But the only thing about doing that is you will have a finish on here of whatever that gel medium was. So this is gloss. So there's gonna be like a little glossy finish there. I was gonna throw this away, but I've been saving it and holding on to it for this video so I could show you all. Gel medium, I see a little bit here. So, and if you do not get this all over your paper, you will have bubbles. Like, you've really got to glop it on and spread it out. And you don't get bubbles when you're using, you know, sticks and stuff. But I use a lot of this also when I use tissue papers. I love using tissue papers in my work. And here's a little piece. So I'll show you. You get some really great texture when you use gel medium. You know, that's like the one good thing. Now I'm just gonna go directly on the page. So, and then I just go over like that. See those wrinkles? You got to get all that, like press it out. Like go from the middle out. Okay. And you can still go over it with stuff. So that's that one. And then I'm really interested. I think it's time to throw this thing out now. So I saved it just for you guys. Okay, now I want to try this new, the Crafter's Workshop. I've never used this before. I've used other brands of gel medium, like Liquitex. What else is there? I cannot think right now. But and Liquitex is kind of up there too in price, but they're a little bit lower, I think, than Golden. So this is open. I opened it the other day because I needed some gel medium. I just took a little corner, a little dab of it. But I was saving it to like really get into it today. So we'll just use, actually, I want to wipe off my brush so I can really feel it here. This is wetter. This is definitely wetter than what we just did. Let's go down. Yes. This is, yeah, this is not as thick as that Golden that I had. It's just like Mod Podge gel medium. Okay. This has a little bit of an odor to it. Ooh, I just put it up to my nose. The Golden does not have an odor. So if like smells bother you and stuff, I'm very sensitive to smell. Strong smells, perfumey smells, I don't like. Now see, it starts to ripple and buckle when you use like gel medium. Here, let's use it under this little scrap here. See how that. But I mean, it serves its purpose, it seems. Now let's try tissue paper. Let's do another tissue paper. I love sewing patterns are great for like texture and stuff. Let's just go ahead and use a big piece here so we can really like get the feel of this stuff. I mean, it goes on good. This one, you don't need a lot. But see, again, I slap it on because I don't want air bubbles. And then I just go right over it. And I don't care if there's wrinkles because that gives you texture. Unless you really want it to be smooth and you don't like wrinkles. See, there was an air bubble there. So even though that piece kind of went on like really clear, but there's the texture. So if you like texture in your papers or on your collages, that's a good way to get it. I'm just trying to wipe all that off there. Okay, so that's, I would continue using this. It's good. Not a fan of the smell, but I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, some other ones I forgot to mention are Mod Podge, of course, and Aleene's Original Tacky Glue. This has been around forever. This is really good. I found that this has good adhesion, and it's got the point on it if you need it. It's an all-purpose adhesive. And then, of course, there's Mod Podge Satin. This is a gloss one. Yeah, some people love Mod Podge. I'm not a huge fan of Mod Podge because I don't like the smell of it. That's the only reason I don't use it, is because of the smell. But again, it's great. It's great for your all kinds of sealing projects. So I'm just going to set those back aside. So let's see. So now, how does this open? Oh, that's a very fine point. Let's see if yeah, that's open. Okay. So this appears to be a white glue. So let's see here. Do I have to cut off the tip or something? I've never used this before. Maybe I should read the directions. I'm horrible about that. I just go in and start using stuff. Use with art glitter, glitter glass, glass beads, fantasy film. Oh, so, okay. Dries white. Do not freeze or boil. Why would you? Okay, remove disc and bottle, tightly replace the spout, do not cut, okay. Oh, it's not on tight enough. Lift off spout cover, firmly screw on metal tip for precision application. Metal tip? I don't have a metal tip. Oh, crap. What? Oh, there it goes. Okay. I'm just gonna use my finger. I don't care. This feels like regular old Elmer's glue to me. Huh. I obviously didn't get that all around. I've seen a lot of people use this though. I guess if you need to do like lines like that. Huh, okay. Okay, so let's just go ahead. I'm gonna keep putting some images down because I'm gonna test these others. I mean, let's try to use something on top of something here. I mean, I don't think it'll hurt. I mean, the more glue, the better, right? That did not appear to work. Look at that. Maybe I can't mix adhesives with adhesives. That does not appear to be sticking well. Maybe that's not a good idea. I think I might have to just go gel medium on it. That's what I usually do for my backgrounds. That's the most question I get asked when people see me pull out a jar in the videos. They're like, what's that glue you're using? Gel medium, some type of gel medium. But this is good because this will show you how wrinkly the pages get, because I can already see it happening. Again, try to go out from the middle. And another thing you can use is like a credit card, like an old credit card. Get that all smoothed out so you have no air bubbles. Okay. Let's see. I got so many great images last night from that book. Uh-oh. Bubble down there. See? Bubble down there. And that was from this gel medium. Right there. There's a whole bubble through there. See, that's what you've got to get it like all over where you're putting it down, because you'll get bubbles like that. That's good that that happens, so you can see what I'm talking about here. Okay. What else do we have? I know I had more. Okay, this was another neat image. Just gonna go right across the top here. Oh, another tip, because I'm horrible about this. When I'm just like going fast and I'm being messy, I forget to lay something down between the pages, and then sometimes I end up gluing my pages together. I just keep throwing that into my water over there, so it doesn't crust up and dry up. Some people leave their brushes in water with the gel medium, and some people wash them out immediately. But that's why I always have a jar of water, so that it doesn't start drying up and crusting up on my brush. Just make sure. Okay. I know I've got more tissue. This is Tim Holtz. I'm gonna do, I think, another video about just my backgrounds and where I get my papers from. I talked about it, I think, on my last video, but people like still ask me. So I think I'm gonna do a video about backgrounds next after I do this one. This is when I love using the gel medium on the tissue papers. I don't usually use glue sticks on the tissue papers, because I usually am collaging fast sometimes, and if I'm doing the glue stick, I'll rip the tissue papers. So it's just trial and error. You just, you know, use a bunch of different things and see how you like it. And I'm going directly over stuff that I've already put down with the tissue paper, because you can still, images, they'll come through. And I love that. I love that the layers come through. I love building the layer. Yeah, there's another air bubble there. You've just got to get it. You've just got to put it down all over. Just think of like a peanut butter sandwich, and you want to get it like all covering the entire piece of the bread. You don't want to leave any spot exposed. At least that's how I am if I have a peanut butter sandwich. Okay, see, look how it's coming through there. It's just, it creates depth and layers and texture and all the grungy goodness. Um, the page is getting, it's very wet. It's very damp right now. There we go. I want to get coverage. Ugh, just got on my fingers. It's like the minute it goes on my fingers, I'm like, gel medium. Now I've got to scrub my hands. And I'm horrible. Like, I never have paper towels near me. See, I'm wiping the brush on the paper towel and now I'm wiping it all over my hands. I'm horrible about it. Gotta wash the hands anyway. Okay. So I think we're, okay. We've gel mediumed it up over all those little tests we did. So I'm gonna give this a quick dry with the dryer because it's hard to go over this if it's already wet. You can leave it to dry, air dry if you want. A lot of people do that. Sometimes, but then you have to wait for it to dry for you to work on it. And I wanna keep going. So I use the dryer. So I'm probably gonna speed it up here. Okay, for the most part, that's dry. Now you can see, this is the page I did yesterday. It's wrinkly. So you just have to be mindful of that. Okay, so now I was thinking, gotta cut off where I went over the pages. I was just collaging. And slapping it down, going over the edges. So I'm just gonna cut all that off now. What is that? There's something in there. Okay, I have to flip my entire book because I'm left-handed and I can't cut that way. Okay, that's okay for now. Just throwing all the scraps on the floor. I like wipe all my scraps off, and then when I'm done with the video, I go on the floor and pick up what I think I can use again. Okay, so there we go. We have glue stick, we have collage, and you can see, like I said with gel medium, I mean, the page is wrinkly, bubbly. So it's just something to be mindful of. Some people don't like that. So if you want like really clean and flat, I'd say glue stick. But that's why I call myself a mixed media artist, because I use all the mediums. Okay, so now I was thinking that rainbow stuff we had, maybe of like incorporating, like bringing some of this over here. So let's see. I have to say, I don't think, once I've done gel medium, I don't glue images down with a glue stick on top of it. I will keep using gel medium. And we could do something like this. try. And if I tried, I would probably do it with Uhu. And let's see if it'll go down. I mean, I don't see why not. I'm about to run out of Uhu. I gotta place an order. Looks like it's sticking. I think we're gonna go like that. Oh, you know, I was just thinking I probably should have done that. That would have been neat. Well, let's keep going. That's if you're using Collage soup books, they're double-sided, so always look at the back side. Always be sure which side you want to be using. Go all the way to the edge with that one. Okay, there we go. Okay. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. I'm babysitting my son's dog, and so he's getting in everything. He just got my paper towel with the gel medium on it. Okay. So now I wanted to use some of these finer detail things because I actually did go buy some glue, glitter. I do not usually use glitter in things just because of the mess factor. But I recently was a contributor to a collage soup called Mermazing, and so I thought it would be neat to add some elements like this. So that's the only reason I bought this. I usually do not buy glitter. So here, I think I was gonna show you if we have something. This might be too, oh, here we go. We have these. That I think the details on those are too fine. Let me see. Okay, yeah, we have some like steampunk elements here. So let's see what we can find. I can find something. I kind of want like silver. A lot of these are like gold. We have a silver and all these frames. What's this one? That's good. Just for example purposes. So this is probably what I'd use something like this on. Let's get our little scrap. When you have, like maybe when you have details like this, you know, maybe this is what you would use this for. I mean, you can use anything, the glue stick or gel medium on this, but I just thought maybe when you have fine details for things is when you would maybe use something like that. I don't know, I'm not an expert on it. Let's just put this here. This is a thicker paper. These are some cutouts I got. And then, let's see, we have got all kinds of little bits and bobs in here. I think here's another little frame. I'm really not, I don't have anything specific in mind with this piece today. I'm just, it's all for just the purpose of showing the glue. I mean, here, this will be a good example. Let's use my favorite number in the whole wide world, number 3. So again, is when I'd maybe use this because it's so, I mean, look at that, I'm already making a mess with it. Oh, well, we did this. I showed you that on that. Let's use another thing. Tell you what, if you've come to this YouTube channel looking for like perfectly curated video, it's not me. Okay. Let's do the pen. Like that, this is, and again, you can still use the gel medium, but, or glue sticks. But I guess maybe if you have something really detailed, just pick it up with your finger. I'll put that right in there. And then what else did we have? Oh, we had this tip we were going to use. Here's a little element. Let's see how the other tip. Okay, so this tip is fine point, and look, it is already pouring out of there, and I'm not even squeezing it. So I guess you got to be quick and ready for this when it starts coming out. Okay. So I think this is a pretty neat tool. How it had that brush on the end and the tip up there. I would use that again. But of course, time will tell. We're just gonna put this little clip like this way. I don't know, it's supposed to represent some type of little metal bob. Okay, we'll see how that holds up. No, look, that 3 is already coming up. And then the pen, I was thinking for the glitter. Let's see. And like, look at my little plate here. Like I have a bunch of little things, little bits and bobs. So like maybe even that pen, when you have a little piece like this, right? Let's just stick that down there. I mean, I guess that's what that pen would be for, good for. Okay. Oh, Lord help me. Glitter. Okay, see, that's about as much. I don't want glitter. Like, I like glitter. I like looking at it on other things, but like Christmas time, my Christmas, like if anything, Christmas ornaments, decorations, if it has glitter on it, I'm like, no, I don't want it. Because it's like, then when you take everything down, you have glitter on everything. And it's like, it doesn't go away for months. So let's, we'll put it, so I don't know. I guess maybe we put some dots of this. Okay. I mean, that's kind of working. Now see, here's the thing. I've got gel medium on my fingers. It's so I can't, it's like not letting me pick up well. Hi, baby. It's like, you know what I need to do? I have tweezers. These tweezers work. I don't know. I see people using tweezers in videos. It's like a new thing. I don't get it. I'm just like, pick it up with your finger and put it down. It's like, it's trying to be like all aesthetic. Oh, look at me using the tweezers. I mean, if tweezers are your thing, whatever, but to me, they don't work. They're a waste of time. I mean, I've been doing art journals, mixed media for, what did I say, since 2007, 18 years. I never needed tweezers for anything. I think it's just like a new aesthetic thing that people are doing. I don't get it. Okay, so this pen would probably be good for little detail stuff like this. Maybe if we, like, how about this? So look, we're just gonna use it like a pen, and we're gonna fill in this little spot right here. I think this, yeah, I could see myself using this. This is neat. And then let's just dump this glitter right in that. Is it gonna work? Of course it's not gonna work. Ugh, see, it's just, it gets everywhere. Maybe I'll use the tweezers to drop a clump. You think that'll work? Oh, maybe that's what they're for. Duh. Okay. So that's good. I think that's a neat thing for little details like that. So let's, of course, I mean, it's not perfect. Oh, let's see. Maybe this is what you use tweezers for. I mean, I can see using tweezers for something like this. I'm trying to move these around and get them in the glue. But like when people, it's like, this is what I don't, it's like, oh, look, I'm picking up the piece of paper and putting it down with tweezers. I just think it's so stupid. I mean, you can just use your hands. If you're a tweezer person, I'm sorry. But I think that is a misconception. I don't like it. I see a lot of those videos with like the stickers, and they peel off the stickers so aesthetically, and they, you know, and then I think people look at that and think, oh wow, it's so elegant. I can't do that. You do not need these to make collage and work in your journals. You don't. You have seen me. I've been using my fingers the whole time. But for something like this, where you have to move little things around, I will say it's useful. But it's not useful to pick up a piece of paper and, oh, let me show you. I mean, maybe there are people who don't like to get their hands dirty. I don't know. So you don't need fancy tools to collage and make art. I just watched a video. I was watching someone's YouTube live talking about that. So I think that's about it. I think we have used everything. I've shown you all the glue. I wonder if we should stick this here since I cut it out. And I'm gonna go ooh-hoo. Just gonna go ooh-hoo. Stick that there. Anything else? Do we need anything else? I think, you know what we're gonna do, because this is kind of like my signature, you know, I write. This video is becoming a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. Because people always comment about my writing too. Like, what do you know what to write? I don't know, just write. I'm thinking. Let's just go with black. And this is what I do. I write about what I just did. So I'm gonna write about glue. Today I did a YouTube video talking about the types of glues and adhesives you can use in your art. Don't be afraid to experiment. Have fun. Wasn't open, was it? Try new things and enjoy the process. No fear. This is running. I'll go back and probably clean this up after the video. No fear. My book is getting so big. Just do it. There we go. I think we're done. All right, guys, I've lost my cap. This is what happens when I get messy. But yeah, so we're done. We've tried all the different adhesives. Go try whatever you think you might like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you use, because there might be something here that I don't even know about. So I'm totally open to that, because I still need to learn some things too. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.